Because Jackie Kennedy exuded pride in America, while Michelle said the first time she was proud of America was when her husband started to do well in the polls. Jackie Kennedy was raised to be a socialite, while Michelle Obama was raised to be an anti-socialite socialist. And while Jackie Kennedy wooed foreign dignitaries, Michelle Obama was booed by foreign protesters. Play Sea of Love for a minute so I can catch my breath. Going on to the next story here already. And this one. I have a sore throat. I gotta have a scotch after the show. I don't drink a lot of scotch, but I feel a sore throat coming on. I can't wait for the end of the show. Maybe I should have it during the show and see what happens. I have never had a drink in 15 years during the radio. Never. People say, oh, you must drink and smoke. You have a smoker's voice, drinker's voice. Some people think I'm black. It's amazing. I'm proud of all of it. I mean, if you love me for I can drink, smoke black, fine. All good. Play it up. Come on. Give him a little slow movement. Quaaludes. This was big during Quaalude years. And the drugs Quaalude. Horse tranquilizer. Since sex was better. Who knows what went on in this country? Look what we wound up with in the White House. I mean, I can't blame Quaaludes. Don't get me wrong. I'm just thinking out loud for a minute. The mines, though, is what I'm getting at. Half the mines in America were shut down between marijuana and drugs like Quaaludes. That's why the ponytails with the bald head, the hippies. 1-800-449-8255, Chicago. Denise, welcome to the Savage Nation.
Didn't Jack say I'm the one who accompanied Jackie to Paris?
Thank you.
Didn't Jackie speak 4 languages, write for papers?
Thank you.
Jackie have beautiful arms.
Wait a minute. You're comparing the arms now of the two women?
Well, that's all we heard about for 3 weeks, their arms.
Oh, well, they ought to go south of the border if they want to start comparing bods.
Yeah, well, we heard...
Yeah, we don't get any low... You look, it's like with Hillary. They preserved the lower quarters for her in those pants as the bowling pin look started to become more and more pronounced. Remember?
Yes, sir. Pants.
I mean, I don't want to get, like that right now. But the fact is the media definitely biased this whole thing. The years that Hillary was looking more and more like a 10-pin, suddenly the shots were only from the waist up, the breast up, the neck up. Let's talk about the gifts that the low-rent Obamas gave to the Queen. Because there's something telling about giving the Queen of England an iPod. What do they think? She's like a child who wanted an iPod? What is with these people? This is like the Walmart presidency. Who gives the Queen of England an iPod? I've never seen anything like this. Something's wrong with that picture. The gifts alone tell you that we have something wrong with the picture. Right or wrong? Michelle, you want to talk about that? Can we change already? No? Gifts are embarrassing. West Virginia, Renee, welcome to the Savage Day. You're calling about the Obama's gift to the Queen?
The gift to the Queen and also the gifts that they gave to the Browns when they came to our country.
What did they give the Gordon Brown family?
The stack of DVDs.
Oh, my God. This is a real cheap rent operation here.
It's
like the Walmart presidency here.
Kids got the little toy helicopters, but it just...
Wait. They gave who the toy helicopters?
I think they had 2 little boys.
Okay, that's really classy. They give 2 little royal boys or whatever a little toy helicopter like they couldn't find it in England. That's real American. Even Vermont maple syrup would have been better, like little jugs of maple syrup, right?
Absolutely.
Something American. A little toy helicopter probably made in some outreach of Naples in the Camorra district. But what do you think about giving somebody an iPod?
No thought.
I don't know. I just don't understand that one. I really don't understand if it's a symbol or they're careless individuals. They don't know what they're doing, and they're running as fast as they can. What do I know? I'm also finding a very deep sore throat, which I got to tell you, I have many different home remedies for. Throat lozenges. Please don't call with any. The zinc lozenges are good. I got an echinacea spray that works. But I'll tell you right now, as this hour draws to a close and I have another hour to go, I have a very, very fine scotch, and I never drink on the air. You're listening to a memorable show right now. I'm not going to drink. I'm going to actually gargle a scotch. That was good on the back. It was taught to me by a non-drinker. The guy's 86, survived World War II, hid inside the belly of a cow in a barn while the 88-millimeter shells were coming in from the Germans outside the forests of the Ardennes forest. He told me when those shells came over his head, he thought railroad cars were flying over his head. I said, how'd you survive it? He said to me, there was a dead cow in the barn. He said, I crawled into it, blood and all. And he said, I survived and some of the men around me didn't. I said, oh, my God, that took guts. I mean, okay, it's a play on words. But that did take guts. He literally had to swim in the guts of a dead cow. But when you think about it, it's an interesting story. I mean, it was probably the moisture, the liquid rather, and the organs that created a further barrier than just the sinews and the bones of the cow. A horrible story, but what you have to do and you have to survive is one thing compared to what you do on a daily basis. You know, like there's a show on the America's Dirtiest Jobs. Ugh, never do it. Believe me, you do a lot of things if you have to. Okay, I found that a long time ago. You do things you don't want to do. You go into depths in your own being you don't want to go to, and you have to go there, you go there. That's all. The human being is an amazing organism, and we're capable of much, much more than we think we're capable of. And America is certainly capable of a better president than this, and we're capable of better leadership than we have in Congress, and we're certainly capable of pulling ourselves out of this hole we're in. And it requires belt-tightening and living a little bit more like your parents did in the 50s or 60s than today. That's all. It's the end of the story. And the country will come back together.